This home is brought to you by GoodPeopleBruisedCredit.com.
Hello, I'm Jeff. We're here from L&L Professional Contractors. We're here at a project here on the west side of Detroit. I'm here with Derek. We want to walk through and see just how far the project is moving along. Time and quality are right here at the doorstep.
Well, the reason why I'm so impressed with Jeff is because what he can do is take the worries out of your contractor. Have you ever had a contractor take your money and run from you? Or have you ever had a contractor that doesn't do what he said to do? And look at this. There's 4 trucks out here working on this job. Now, how quick can you get the job done if you have 4 different trucks out here working on it? Right now, you got a team of people working in there. Instead of having that one-man crew that takes 60 to 90 days, the fact is we can get this done in 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks can save you a lot of money. That's what we do at Good People Bruised Credit. That's a little different than most places. Now we're going to take you a little tour of what goes on with some of the things that we do with our contractors like Jeff.
Well, first, we want to point your attention to the brickwork. All this was bruised and badly scarred and badly laid. We came in and we redid the brick, tuck pointed, straightened it out. We got the whole step system going and it looks beautiful. Then we move around over here.
Now, Jeff, when did you start on this job?
I started this job Tuesday.
Tuesday. So now, if you look at it,
today is Friday.
So in 3 days, we've got
3 days. We got exterior brickwork. We got glass block windows. We took out the old window panes and the frames, and we put in new glass blocks with vents. Coming around to the back now.
Now, being able to have a actual real live general contractor overseeing his employees is very important. A lot of times you want to manage yourself, but how much time do you really have? Well, Jeff can take the worries out of you. He can give you a week-by-week report on what's going on. Now, in 3 days, we've got half the job already taken care of.
Already taken care of. Here, we see we're tearing out old carpet, brand new weather tower, brand new meter box, demolition of trees, hanging over the wires, all in. We got the step in the back. Those steps right there. Now let's go inside.
Now, one thing I want to show and I want to tote, okay, look at a true professional as opposed to amateur. A true professional tapes up everything, so the fact is he doesn't do any additional damage. Sometimes the contractor can cost you more by doing certain situations than they can by doing it the wrong way. The fact is a professional is going to come in and tape everything up to make sure everything is, no additional damage is taken care of or added to the additional contractor already.
And then, have you noticed, instead of putting in the cheap fake cabinets, we got the original sturdy cabinets. We're going to do a reface. We're going to take off the old ceramic countertop with the nasty joist, and we're going to put in a new Formica finish, stainless steel double bowl sink. All this will be painted and primed and stain killed to match the inside of the kitchen. New floors. We got new lighting coming in. We already started lighting, then we come through.
This is all in day 3 now, remember.
We got a complete paint job. Almost in process.
All right, you're good. Look at the warm neutral color. Instead of painting it all hospital white, it's a nice neutral beige.
You see, we're sanding. All the trim has been sanded and primed. Notice that we're not painting over trash, not painting over bubbles and blisters, but we're doing an excellent prep job. Notice on the ceilings and the walls, all these ceilings and walls have been mudded, stain killed, prepped and primed and marked for imperfections. We get all the imperfections out as we go along.
See, it's better to catch everything ahead of time before it becomes a problem.
Right.
In contracting, a lot of times you have to be proactive instead of reactive. See, if you got to come in and tell your contractor that there's a problem, it's almost too late. But what if he's already anticipated the problems and he's telling you what the problem is? That's the difference between a good and a bad contractor. The difference between a good and bad contractor can cost you $10,000 to $15,000. Not only in bad work, but in time. Time is of essence because every day you own that house, it's costing you a certain dollar. What if you can get it down in 2-3 weeks?
Now, we go downstairs now. When I get to that stairwell, there's a hard man working right there. See how he's rolling that nap? A bulldog is what he's using. And he's a pit bull himself. All right, Dorian, I need to get down there in this way.
Well, hold on. Let me go get my hands and shot it.
Now we're down in the basement, sub-level. We got a carpenter, hard at work, framing up walls, framing in bathrooms. Over here we got electrician, hard at work, pulling wire, changing boxes, running circuits, gang clubs. Come over here.
The most important thing is you have a team. A team is more important than that one-man contract. That one-man contract can cost you thousands of dollars.
Over here, we got a total repipe system in the latest and the greatest specs. This is all the old galvanized with all the specs work. We got drain work going in. We're supplying all new drain work. All complete with copper leads.
The one thing we've learned at Good People Bruise Credit is if we finish your basement off a little, the fact is it cuts out a lot of your problems as far as reasons. The fact is what we want to do is take all reasons away from you wanting to buy the house. So when you come in, everything is already done. We finished the basement, we've already done the basement, we put new electrical, we repiped the house, we got glass blocks. So everything that needs to be done will be done.
All new proper installation with cold methods. Now we go to the second floor. All everyone's work is grinding. Ground it down. Okay. Where's Craig at? Craig, I got problems with that white ceiling. That white ceiling, that back there. That white ceiling. You take that 5-in-1.
Hey Derek, isn't another advantage of using a professional contractor who knows what he's doing is that you meet all your codes the first time?
That's right. The fact is it costs you a lot of money every time the contractor comes out. The inspector comes out.
Yeah, you don't want to be redoing the job and ripping things out because they're not up to code and the guy didn't know what he's doing.
Hey, I gotta call you back. I'm in a meeting. I gotta call you back. I'm in a meeting. Here, we have the third floor. This is a violation. We had no handrails, and they need to be a certain height, and we needed them sturdy. So we double walled it for sturdiness and protection, so that this handrail and this stairwell will be protected.
Now, do you hear the magical word code? It's built and it's done to code. So when the inspector comes in from the city or whatever, it's all taken care of. That's what you get with Jeff at L&L Contractor. And that's also what you get at Good People Bruised Credit, because the fact is what we do is we try to make sure that we anticipate any problem before it comes to a problem. We make sure that everything is taken care of. We want to make sure you have the best house possible, and the fact is when you go in, you don't have any hidden problems or any hidden hiccups that come up because everything is done to code.
It's been a pleasure. I thank you so much for this interview, and I gotta get back to work.